Hey everybody, welcome to my channel or welcome back. What a what a God, what a pretty day. Today I again when I was getting ready, messages were coming in. So my hope again today is that I can just step aside and let the and part of my video yesterday, I did not what just came to me was something that again talking about oneness, okay, and how Jesus is Christ consciousness, but so are you. Okay, so when I channel the Christ consciousness and I channel messages from Jesus, it is the it is like it would be like me tapping into you when you crossed over. It is you are the expression of the Christ consciousness that walks now. Jesus was the expression of the Christ, or is the expression of the Christ consciousness when Jesus was here. So what I'm channeling is the Jesus expression of the Christ consciousness. His knowing, his existence, his being, because that's what we relate to. You know, when our human experience doesn't relate to energy, our human experience doesn't relate to the Christ consciousness as a whole. To differentiate between us, we have our physical bodies. So therefore, for us to understand and see it the way it's supposed to be seen, we need to put an image with it, a physical image, i.e. Jesus or Buddha or whoever, whoever you're trying to channel, Archangel Michael. You know, the angels aren't these winged beings that have been portrayed to us. That is our 3D, that's our ego. That's what our physical body needs to recognize the energy. So, they appear to you however you need them to appear. So when I say I'm channeling Jesus, I'm channeling the Christ consciousness. And when it came through at Easter, because the whole Easter story is around Jesus. So that was the embodiment of the Christ consciousness that needed to come through and speak to you that day. Because that's where everybody is geared on Easter Sunday, is around the death and resurrection of Jesus. And that embodiment chose to come through at that moment to explain to you what that really meant. So ultimately, I'm tapping into my higher self, which is ultimately the Christ consciousness, which is ultimately God, the divine source of everything. That it is the same energy that Jesus tapped into when he was here. So when you think about tapping into your higher self, that's what you're tapping into. You're tapping into the higher form of you that is outside of, well, it is just everywhere. It's not outside of you. It is you. It is everywhere. It is everything. It just is the part of you that knows why you're here. And I know that sorry, my dog was making a lot of noise. But I'm going to step aside because this is bigger than me. This is bigger than my consciousness. So it is bigger than your consciousness. So the channeling, the energy is going to be here to explain it to you better. Okay? Greetings, my dear brothers and sisters. I am the embodiment of what you refer to as Jesus. My soul is the same as your soul, is the same as everyone's soul. It's energy. We are all tapped in to the divine one consciousness of everything. What you see when you look through your human eyes is a body, a physical existence. It is not who you are. It is not what you are. It is what is needed for your human existence to put meaning to life. Because your human existence has been shrouded, so you can't, some of you can see energy, but it's just a different frequency. The movie The Matrix, when Neo saw when he got to the point where he saw the ones and the zeros, and that again is a physical representation of what you would see if you were back in your normal form, in your real, true form. You see energy, but your human eyes, your human ego, your human existence doesn't understand that. If you've ever seen, like in the heat of the summer, where heat waves are rising off of a road, or steam is rising off of water, that's energy. That's what you're seeing in a form. For you to look at that and you see that everywhere, your existence on this planet, on this plane of existence, cannot differentiate between the energy of life of a human, or life of an animal, or a different person, a different existence that's here to live a different existence than you. It all looks the same to you. So, and there's nothing wrong with that. It's perfect. It is a perfect design for the existence here on this planet. You are not limited by your physical body. You are everything. You are everywhere. You can be anywhere you want to be at any moment in time. Because when your thoughts, your physical body, your existence has told you that your thought is in your head and that's it. When you think about being somewhere else, you're there. Your existence has taught you that you can't be in two places at one time. It's physically impossible to be two places at one time. When in fact, you are there. Wherever you're thinking, if you're thinking about somebody, they are there. Because it's nothing but energy. There will come a time, and some of you remote view, it's the same thing. You are putting your energy in that place. You don't see your physical self there. They don't see your physical body there, but your awareness is there. More of you are understanding this. More of you are experiencing this. And as time, I say time kind of laughing because time is, again, something that you need on this planet. But when it is time, when it is meant to be your existence, you will do this as also. You will think of a place, you will think of somebody, and realize that you truly are there. You truly are everywhere. And so is everybody else. So is everything else. It's how telepathy works. It's how teleportation works. All you're doing, it's how the extraterrestrial, the beings from other planets, other solar systems, other galaxies, it's how they can travel so fast because all they do is think about it and then they're there. They don't get in a car. They don't get in an airplane like you do and physically travel through time at a slow pace like you do here. It's a thought, and they're there. You look at it as miraculous, but because of your limiting beliefs of what you've been taught. It truly is the way everything works. It is how I was able to be in multiple places at multiple times. That is something that was not taught. It is how I was able to come back to be seen when I, what you call, died. And my followers saw me because I could be anywhere. I still am everywhere. The embodiment of Jesus was the same as the embodiment of you. I had, yes, the limiting factors of a physical body, but I understood through time, my lifetime, that I was more than just that physical existence. And as you are more aware of your connection with the divine and that you are strictly the divine, there are no limits. The limits are only bound by your physical existence on this plane. So I know this is challenging for some of you to wrap your head around, and that's okay. Some people, again, understand this concept. Some of you are stepping into your power more and more every day. You will get this message when it is perfect for you to get this message. Never feel like you are left out. Never feel like you're not worthy, or you're stupid, you're slow, you were lost, you were left behind. No. You get it exactly when you're meant to get it. This being that's talking to you has gone through her own struggles of feeling unworthy, of feeling like everybody gets it but her. That's not the case. She got it exactly when she needed to get it. Because it took her journey to that point to prepare her for getting it. Some people get this, you got it at an early age. You chose the family that you came into for a reason, to learn specific things. You chose the life that you came into in this existence to learn certain things. That is why you came here. Once you learn those things, then you can grow more and expand even more. So don't feel like you're slow or you need to catch up. Understand, and when you get to the point of a more expanded awareness, you will be able to step back and look at your existence without judgment and see how everything played into everything perfectly. Because you will see how a past experience gave you wisdom, gave you knowledge, gave you an experience that helped you grow, that helped you be able to relate to people that you're here to relate to. You may not have come across those people yet. You may have. Some of you are doing extraordinary things. Some of you will continue to grow and do extraordinary things. In the perfect time. So again, don't compare yourself to anybody. Don't compare yourself to me as what you were told, what you understand Jesus to be. I had a different purpose. I had a different mission than you. Everybody else has a different purpose, a different mission than you. So comparing yourself to somebody else, it's like comparing white chocolate to dark chocolate. It's still chocolate. It's a different existence. You can't expect white chocolate to taste like dark chocolate. It's not meant to. You are here to be different than everybody. Some people will look at, and this being did the same thing. She looked at other people and said, why can't I do that? I want to do that. Why can't I do that? And sometimes she still does. But she sees where some of the things that she wanted to do when she started her journey were so small compared to what she does now. And when you expand and you are open to learning more, to being more, to experiencing more, you will start really, truly stepping into more. Some people everybody does something different. And there's nothing wrong with it. That is where judgment comes from. Don't judge anybody. And don't think because you do a channeling, you remote view, you do astral travel, you astral project yourself to somewhere else, or you do levitation, or you do anything, that you're better than anybody else that does not do that. That's judgment. Because when you do that, and when you step into ego, where you're better than somebody else, that power can be taken away from you in a nanosecond. That ability can and probably will be taken away from you because you've abused that power. Stay humble. Stay grateful for wherever you are on your journey. Always look at where you are. As long as you're striving to be better than you were yesterday, and again, that's judgment. But when you're open to grow, when you're open to keep expanding, you will continue to grow and expand. Sorry, we have traffic going down the road. So we needed to make sure everything was okay. Again, your awareness, when you are willing to expand your awareness, you will. But stay in a place of joy. Stay in a place of gratitude. And when you come from that place, more will be given to you. The abundance will flow unbelievably in your understanding, because it's infinite. Again, everything is energy. Everything is everywhere. What you call money is everywhere. You limit it to the physical dollars and cent and change or whatever your currency is. You limit it to think that that's what you need to survive. It's just energy. And it can come from anywhere. This being has experienced that herself. Some of you have experienced that. It doesn't take working a job. While yes, working a job will pay you money, but there are more ways to achieve your dreams and goals than that, because it's energy. When you stay in gratitude and joy, when you're grateful, the divine wants to give you so much more. You're here to live an abundant life, a joyful life. So start doing that now. It's your choice. It's your choice as to when you step into your power. There's no right or wrong time. It happens perfectly. Some of you hear about a split. Some of you hear about changing of timelines. You can jump timelines whenever you choose. So don't feel like you're going to miss the bus or you're going to miss the train. You will get there exactly when you're meant to get there. There are so many trains leaving the station, so many trains heading to what you call a destination. There is no destination. Everything's just playing out at the same time. So we will leave this here for today. We are always here. We will be back. And yes, I say we, because it's energy. It's not a specific person. It's like your image of God being a single entity. It's energy. We are all energy. So I love you unconditionally. I am proud of you for where you are. I am grateful for you accepting this message. And my hope and dream and desire for you is to continue growing. Continue expanding your awareness without judgment, without expectation of how it's supposed to look or supposed to be. Just be from a place of joy. And we will see you soon. Well, again, I will need to go back and listen to that because I pick up bits and pieces of it. I know as things were being said, I don't even remember what was said, but I would feel chills because it was something that was so profoundly resonating with me at the moment that it was said. So I know some people feel, and I do from time to time, like you're not getting it fast enough, or you're being left behind because other people are ahead of you. There is no ahead. There is no behind. That's the nonsense we were programmed with from kids, from being kids. You're slower than somebody else. I mean, I think about, I was reminded of the academy when I went through the police academy. Physical, I was the slowest runner. I hate running. I used to jokingly tell them, I'm not going to run. That's why I carry a radio and a gun. And because I know I'm not a runner. I'm not fast. But I was in the top of the class academically. I had my strengths. It's not for me to compare myself to anybody else. You have your strengths. Don't compare yourself to anybody else. I'm okay. Would I like to run a marathon? Actually, no. I have no desire to run. I'll drive fast in a minute. But I'm not a runner. So me having the desire to want to run is not why I'm here. That's just making me feel less than. I look at, and again, it's just a comparison. I look at where I am and how my brain works. And I look at people that run fast, and they're not where I am spiritually, intellectually, and that's not a judgment. It just is. The judgment comes in when I look at myself as better than. I'm just where I'm meant to be. They're where they're meant to be. These people that are running marathons and winning awards and all that kind of stuff, that's their journey. That's not mine. The message I just got is you're all running. It's just a different race. And there is no destination. It's just the journey. Because while they're physically running to get to a place, you're spiritually running to get to a place. Wherever it is. There's no finish line. Or you're on your own journey. It might not be physically running, and it might not be spiritually running. It might be academically running. You might be, I don't know. You're doing whatever you were designed to do. And you're doing it in the time and space that you were supposed to do it in. The thing is, enjoy the journey. Stop trying to get to a destination. Stop trying to get somewhere. Just be. So I hope this message enlightens you. I hope it helps you. I can't wait to go back and listen to it to see what came through. so I know how to title it. Because that is one of my biggest challenges. Because again, when I sit down, I don't know what's coming through. So for me to tell you to start the video and say, this is what it's going to be, my thought, my hope, my whatever is that whoever makes it to the ends of my videos are the ones that are meant to hear whatever comes through. And then I can pick a title that, will draw in views, draw in people. But you know what? If you don't resonate with me, that's okay. I'm not here for everybody. I'm not here, never have been, never felt like I needed to make everybody happy. I can't make everybody happy. You know what? As long as I'm making me happy, if you could see this, it's fun watching my cat. Anyway, I'm here to make me happy. And as long as I'm doing that, I will resonate with, or you will resonate with me if the energy is right. So anyway, I'm going to go check my animals. I've got traffic leaving again. So, and I'm not even on a busy road. But anyway, I love you. Click the like button. Subscribe to my channel. Because let me know in the comments how you feel about the channelings, how you feel about the messages that are coming through, however I give them to you. So have an amazing day. I'm going to go hop on my motorcycle. It looks like it's not going to rain. I'm going to hop on my motorcycle, go do my chiropractor appointment, and just enjoy my day. So lots of love. We will talk soon.